A lot of things you did wrong last week. How do you seem to fix up today?
Yeah, no, it was an excellent response. As a group, they were pretty disappointed. Obviously, last week's game wasn't our best, but often that's because your opponents are pretty bloody good, and Melbourne were great last week. But to come out and, as you say, remedy some of those issues that we had, is really pleasing.
We saw a lot of pressure from the Crows last night. Seemed to continue today.
Yeah, no, it's been a good weekend for the Crows family. It was great last night to have all of our members and supporters back in the Oval, and then again today. They were loud. They were enjoying the footy. So a good weekend.
But you look at the pressure in your forwards. Is their defence has been okay in recent weeks?
Yeah, no, I thought that they were outstanding, and often the forward line will be slightly outnumbered at stages, but their ability to hold it in the area and then buy that time for the rest of the players to come in was outstanding.
And the way you moved the ball after getting into turnover?
Yeah, I thought there was some nice transition. It was a pretty even game in terms of contest numbers and all that sort of thing. So that ability to take your chance and to transition, it's important.
You brought Metcalfe back in.
Yeah, no, I thought she was outstanding. Yeah. We've been sort of wrestling with that role, but ultimately both girls, I thought Caitlin also was really strong in there and just gave her that opportunity to be really fresh throughout the whole game. So both played really good roles.
Yeah, Marinoff did you really sort of seem to set her a task? She really went at it.
Yeah, she's been pretty consistent across the whole season, and even last week, her effort and intensity last week in a tough night was still pretty good. So what you see behind the scenes is that she works unbelievably hard throughout the whole off season to get herself in the physical condition to be able to do what she does, and she's an outstanding player for us.
To confirm you top six now.
I'm pretty sure, mate. Yeah, maths not my strong suit, but I reckon we're in. So that's really nice. It's the most even AFLW season we've had, and to know that you're going to be part of that final series, which hopefully will be potentially the best final series we've had, is a great place to start. Clearly we've still got a little bit of work to do, but to be part of that is really pleasing.
Top two still.
As I said, maths not my strong suit, so we'll wait and see. We'll just keep playing, and where we land is where we land. But once again, I think regardless of position in that top six, all of those teams are legitimate, and it's going to be red hot. So we're really pleased to be part of that.
When you play a game like you did today, you see that sort of performance, you must be really confident that you can really give it a shake. Yeah,
look, as I said, I think we've still got some work to do, and we've had two performances. We've probably only one, to be fair. The Fremantle game, they beat us. They played really well, but we were well in that contest, even though the margin was a blowout. Last week was disappointing. So, we've got to make sure that we're on every week, and that's going to be the challenge down the stretch. But once again, to respond and to give ourselves that opportunity is really important for the group.
What was the message after last week coming into this game?
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't have to say a whole heap. We met on Monday. The players kind of got together and had their review. They came over to me and I said, well, "Do I need to say any more?" I don't know what they said, but ultimately it's a very strong group. They've obviously been outstanding over a period of time, and they were really disappointed, and they responded appropriately.
Is that a regular meeting they had? Did they normally do
no, that was a one-off.
Special meeting, just the players?
Yeah, no, it was just an impromptu thing. They just got together and had a quick chat before our game review. As I said, there's a lot of experienced leaders there that understand what it takes to win, and ultimately felt they'd let themselves down last week, and we saw a response today.
So after today, do you keep the two ruck?
Yeah, it's going to be it's been a bit of an ongoing debate, but on the performance today, it will be week by week. We'll have to assess what we're coming up against. What's really pleasing is Montana McKinnon in the SANFL. Her form over the last 3 weeks has been outstanding as well. So we're in a really challenging position from a selection point of view, whereby she probably deserves selection, but ultimately, you generally don't play 3 rucks, so that's tough. But we'll see how we go.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Good job.
Good luck.